Hello guys, welcome back once again. Now this news is a sad news about immigrants who are crossing the Mediterranean Sea to Europe. This time around it did not happen at the Mediterranean or in the Mediterranean Sea. This one happened even before they entered Libya properly. This is between Niger and Libya in the Sahara Desert. Now, because of dehydration, lack of water and food, these 50 immigrants have lost their lives. I'm going to be giving you full details of what happened to them and why we continue to advise people on being aware of the consequences of this journey before you make it. Now, mind you that I'm not discouraging anybody or encouraging, neither am I doing any work. If you see my head now, it's in the middle. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't go, neither am I telling you to go back. So, the choice lies with you. So, after showing you all the things happening in this journey, then you take your rightful decision. So, you know that when you are joining army, you know the consequences that if you, for example, if you are joining army in Nigeria, you know that you may likely be sent to go and fight Boko Haram. And sometimes you may be fired in the process. Okay? So, I will not tell you not to join the army, neither will I tell you to join the army. So, it is a personal thing. It is a decision you have to make yourself. But I have to keep on showing you what is happening when you join this or when you don't join. Now, it says here that 50 illegal migrants died of dehydration near Niger and Libya border on journey to Europe. You can see it here. It's not a make-up story. Because I've seen some, I think I see comment like, oh, you are not bringing good news. So I should tell you, oh, 50 immigrants have confirmed Europe. Of course, whenever people confirm, we also bring it. Oh, 50 people have confirmed Europe. Congratulations to them. But you find out that majority of the people don't confirm. Majority, look at 50 here. The previous update I gave was about a mass grave between Libya and Tunisian border too. So this one now is between Niger and Libya. So it's just happening everywhere. It's just happening everywhere. So the reason why we are bringing them is for you to learn. So if you get this video, please do well in sharing it so others can also learn from it. Now, at least 50 persons identified as illegal immigrants heading to Europe have died in the Sahel due to lack of water and high temperature. Now, you remember that this time is heat time in Europe. So, the advantage of this time is if you are in Libya, the water is always calm. Okay? If you are in Libya, when it is sunny in Europe, very hot, the water is always calm. But in the desert, the temperature is very, very high and the sun is biting. So any mistake that you lack water, my dear brother, you may just collapse, you may give up. Okay, because the sun is too high, there's no tree, there are no trees, there's nothing that can protect you, no shade. You just be riding on a pure sandy area that is even bringing heat from the ground. You are receiving heat from the ground, you are receiving heat from above. Okay, so where will you run to? If you even step on your foot on the ground, it will burn your feet. Now, they say humanitarian agencies who rescued about 200 migrants abandoned by traffickers discovered the dead bodies in the desert near the Niger-Libya border, according to Voice of America Hausa Service. The Agadez region, which borders Libya and Algeria to the north of Niger Republic, is considered a deadly route for those struggling to cross into Europe. Okay, that's where this one is happening, Agadez side. You know that it is from Agadez that you start heading into Libya, or if you want to go to Algeria, anywhere. That's where the journey starts properly. Your journey starts proper. Because before we got to Agadez, there was a place we crossed at night that looked somehow like desert, but you encounter bushes, you know, like that. So when we were crossing these areas, I thought, oh, this is it the desert that they are talking about? We don't cross them now. I didn't know. That was when we got to Agadez. Agadez is so hot. Agadez is so hot. And you live in mud houses. Okay? You live in mud houses in Agadez. I thought we have crossed the desert. I never knew that the main Sahara Desert was untouched. It was when the journey started that I realized, yes, we are into the desert. Days after days, I was asking, they finish. They finish you. Now, since December 2023, after the ruling military junta in Niger repealed a law that had previously criminalized the transport of migrants in the country, there has been a surge in African migrants taking the dangerous journey through the Sahara Desert to reach Europe through Libya. As a result, the number of deaths has tripled as more migrants who hope to get to Europe in search of greener pastures are taking the dangerous route. So who do we blame here? Who do we blame? Who do you think should be blamed for these numerous deaths of our young people? Youth are dying every day as a result of these perilous journeys and dangerous journey. Very, very sad indeed. May the souls of those people who died in this unfortunate incident rest in peace. So, do you think that their parents are going to get the dead bodies? No. Their parents may never even know that these people have gone beyond. Very sad. Very, very sad. Anyways, guys, please do well in sharing this video. Do well in sharing this video. And even when you get to what do you call it? When you get to Libya or Tunisia, you start facing another crisis entirely if you survive this one. So because of what the Libyan government is doing, migrant arrivals in Italy have dropped by over 60% in the first half of the year. Libya ahead of Tunisia. You can see that because the Libyan Coast Guard and all their agents are working very hard to drop the number of migrants crossing. So some are being chased into the desert and they even died there too after reaching Libya or Tunisia. So you have to get your mind prepared if you must make this journey. You have to prepare your body, spirit, and soul. Say, now all die, now die. You have to put that first. Saying all die, now die. Now they go so. If not, don't be taken unawares. Please share this video to get to all the people that needs to see what's going on and what is happening in the what will I call it, Sahara Desert. Okay. Now, part of that, there is this news about an immigrant who was spied in Libya by the boss. Here you can see this guy here. They say that the Italian man who spied that laborer has been found, which is this man in the picture here. The guy with them spied, I be this guy. So they say that the guy was working in a farm, that is agricultural farm like tomatoes, and a machine cut his hand, and the boss did not take him to hospital. Rather, he took him and dumped him somewhere while the machine had crushed one hand of that guy. From there, when they take him to hospital, the guy apply for there, all those kind of stuffs. So now the guy face now be this one now. Remember last time Indians came out to protest heavily, condemning that very act and prosecution for the guy. You don't see the time when they bring the guy court by the Carabinieri. Okay, so I just hope the guy gets justice from what this man has done to him. Now, let me also not forget to tell you guys, if you want to buy, send money to Nigeria, please use Send. It's one of the best apps you can come across and you need. Use my promo code there on the screen, Critics News, if you are sending money from UK, USA, UAE, and Canada at the best rate. You are going to get £5. You know, get $5. You're also going £5, €5, $10, 25 AED on your first transaction. Okay, so you have nothing to lose and it is absolutely free. So that's why I encourage people to use it. If you hear and your friend have not used it, don't let him lose the money that is being given for free. Let him know so he can also participate and get this free money. Thank you guys for sharing and those who are also commenting. God bless you all. We're also on Facebook. Please do well to share our videos there too. Thank you and bye-bye.